What's crack-a-lackin' HHS? I'm Parker DeSimone.
And I'm Jules Poirier.
Today is Friday, March 21st.
And you're watching this week's episode of
Raider Nation News.
Welcome back, Raiders.
Just a few more hours until spring break.
Safe travels to those traveling. Today is also the deadline to buy prom tickets.
Make sure to buy your tickets tonight before 11:45 p.m. on My School Dance. If you plan on bringing a guest and already purchased your tickets, your guest approval form needs to be processed by the deans before the end of 8th hour today.
This past week has been World Down Syndrome Week, where we recognize people with Down syndrome. And today is World Down Syndrome Day. We sent reporter Janiyah Slaughter to help raise awareness.
For people who are unfamiliar with Down syndrome is a condition in which a person has an extra copy of chromosome 21. We had a privilege on sharing our very own Red Raider story, Addison Sittler. Let's take a closer look. Why is it important to raise awareness of Down syndrome?
To let people know that we're special in our own way. I have a lot of people that support me, and including my family, but sometimes people don't understand me. It takes me a little longer to understand, but I always try my best to waiting and understanding what I'm trying to say. It is important to know that we are amazing and we can do anything. By being kind and celebrating our differences, by being accepting of us and get to know us. We just need to be giving a chance.
People who are diagnosed with Down syndrome faces a lot of challenges, but for Addison, she doesn't let that stop her. Here are some activities she loves to do.
I like to dance, play video games, and listen to music and sing. I started dancing when I was 3 years old when I was a little kid. I do soccer with Crystal Weck, and I do cheer with HCA Sparkle team. We're just here to support Down Syndrome Day with National Down Syndrome Day. And thank you.
Thank you, Janiyah, and thank you, Addison, for sharing your inspiring story.
Domino's have been dishing out pizza for nearly 65 years, establishing themselves as a household name. After a long wait and many requests, Domino's has introduced their new addition to the menu, stuffed crust. We sent RNN reporter Andrew Arnott to see how Domino's new options ranks against other pizzerias in the town.
Did you know 13 million Domino's customers request stuffed crust every year? Well, Domino's finally listened. They just created their very own Parmesan cheese stuffed crust. Today we'll be looking at if they're better than their top competitors, Little Caesars.
Get some more crust.
Oh yeah.
Some very stuffed crust in my opinion.
I like it.
Cheese kind of looks a little bit like glue, in my opinion, but
Oh, you're right.
kind of looks like glue, so we don't know if it's actually cheese.
It tastes good though.
Tastes good though.
So, a 7?
Yeah, I give it like a solid 7.5.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, it's really breaking.
What is happening
Yeah, what
here?
is going on? The crust of the other one's better.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Mm-hmm.
I think the other one's cheesier.
I like this one a lot more. This one tastes like actual cheese.
Okay, well I like the front of this one better, but then the crust of the other one better.
I give this one a solid 8.5.
I give this one a 6.5.
Now, which one do you think was Domino's and which one do you think was Little Caesars?
I think this one was Domino's.
Well, you're already wrong. This one's Little Caesars, the other one's Domino's.
Wait, am I actually wrong?
That is correct.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
This goes to show that being more OG in the pizza game just brings you better results. Back to the studio.
This might not stack up to Big Daddy Cheese Pizza, but I'm not opposed to giving it a try.
Free refills and handwritten names on cups. Everything old is new again at Starbucks. The changes went into effect late January, following a decline in sales for the past year. Here with more are Starbucks enthusiast and RNN reporter Tyler Sullivan.
Starbucks has officially launched its spring menu, such as the iced lavender oatmeal cream latte, and of course adding the new trend of adding the cherry powder. Customers should prepare for another menu change this fall. The CEO has announced that they will be removing 30% of the Starbucks menu. Starbucks plans to go back to their old roots by enhancing the customers' experiences. You may have noticed the new inspirational quotes that they have been writing on the cups and more of the home decor vibe inside of it. With that being said, there has been many changes where buyers cannot use the restroom and they cannot use the free Wi-Fi without buying something. Due to all of this, Starbucks has found itself in a lot of controversy.
On top of all of these changes coming from customers, Starbucks has found its name in the headlines this week due to employees in several states protesting unfair labor laws and in favor of unionizing. 11 workers and supporters were arrested in Chicago this past Tuesday.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. On March 24th, a new 7 Brew opens on Route 47, so maybe I should look into switching up my coffee game. What about you, Raiders? Thank you for watching this week's episode of Raider Nation News.
Make sure to visit HuntleyRNN.com or follow us at HHS TV Production on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok for more fun content.
Enjoy the week off, Raiders.
Okay,